Hello and welcome to my live stream where I talk about whatever I want. My name is Chloe. This is the house of Chloe that I built in my parents' backyard. And today we are reading the Bible all the way through this year, and we have gotten all the way to Samuel, and we're reading Samuel 13 and 14 tonight. And it's First Samuel chapter 13. Let's begin. Saul's unlawful sacrifice. Saul reigned 1 year, and when he had reigned 2 years over Israel, Saul chose for himself 3,000 men of Israel. 2,000 were with Saul in Mishmash and in the mountains of Bethel, and 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah of Benjamin. The rest of the people he went away every man to his tent. And Jonathan attacked the garrison of the Philistines that was in Gibeah, and the Philistines heard of it. Then Saul blew the trumpet throughout all the land, saying, "Let the Hebrews hear." Now all Israel heard it said that Saul had attacked a garrison of the Philistines, and that Israel had also become an abomination to the Philistines. And the people were called together to Saul at Gilgal. Then the Philistines gathered together to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen, and people as the sand which is on the seashore, a multitude. And they came up and encamped in Mishmash to the east of Beth Aven. When the men of Israel saw that they were in danger, for the people were distressed, then the people hid in caves and thickets, in rocks, in holes, and in pits. And some of the Hebrews crossed over the Jordan to the land of Gad and Gilead. As for Saul, he was still in Gilgal, and all the people followed him, trembling. Then he waited 7 days according to the time set by Samuel. But Samuel did not come to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. So Saul said to bring a burnt offering and peace offering here to me. And he offered the burnt offering. Now it happened as soon as he had finished presenting the burnt offering that Samuel came, and Saul went out to meet him that he might greet him. And Samuel said, "What have you done?" Saul said, "When I saw that the people were scattered from me, and that you did not come within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered together at Michmash, then I said, the Philistines will now come down on me at Gilgal, and I have not made supplication to the Lord. Therefore I felt compelled and offered a burnt offering." And Samuel said to Saul, "You have done foolishly. You have not kept the commandment of the Lord your God, which he commanded you. For now the Lord would have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom shall not continue. The Lord has sought for himself a man after his own heart, and the Lord has commanded him to be commander over his people, because you have not kept what the Lord commanded you." Then Samuel arose and went up from Gilgal to Gibeah of Benjamin, and Saul numbered the people present with him, and 600 men. Thank you. Never seen a stream like this. Cool. Your country? United States. God bless. Hey, you're muted, sis. I'm not. Good morning from Randall Island, my California girl, Chloe. What's wrong with the... What? Hi, what happened to your cheeks? Nothing. I have a little redness right here. Hello, hello, hello. Where are you from? California. Okay, no weapons for the army. Saul, Jonathan his son, and the people present with them remained in Gibeah and Benjamin, but the Philistines encamped in Michmash. Then raiders came out of the camp of the Philistines in 3 companies. One company turned onto the road to Ophrah, to the land of Shual. Another company turned to the road to Beth Horon, and another company turned to the road of the border that overlooks the valley of Ziboim toward the wilderness. Now there was no blacksmith to be found throughout all the land of Israel. Thank you so much. For the Philistines said, "Lest the Hebrews make swords of spears," but all the Israelites would go down to the Philistines to sharpen each man's plowshare, his mattock, his axe, and his sickle, and the charge for a sharpening was a pim for the plowshares, the mattocks, the forks, and the axes to set the points of the gades. So it came about on the day of battle that there was neither sword nor spear found in the hand of any of the people who were with Saul and Jonathan, but they were found with Saul and Jonathan his son. And the garrison of the Philistines went out to the pass of Michmash. Chapter 14, which is 2 pages long. Jonathan defeats the Philistines. Now it happened one day that Jonathan the son of Saul said to the young man who wore his armor, "Come, let us go over the Philistines' garrison that is on the other side." But he did not tell his father, and Saul was sitting in the outskirts of Gibeah under a pomegranate tree which is in Migron. The people who were with him were about 600 men. Anijah, Ahijah, the son of Ahitub, Ichabod's brother, the son of Phyllis, the son of Eli, the Lord's priest in Shiloh, was wearing an ephod. But the people did not know that Jonathan had gone between the passes by which Jonathan sought to go over to the Philistines' garrison. There was a sharp rock on one side and a sharp rock on the other side, and the name of one was Boaz, and the name of the other Sinah. The front of one faced northward, opposite Michmash, and the other southward, opposite Gibeah. Then Jonathan said to the young man who bore his armor, "Come, let us go over to the garrison of these uncircumcised. It may be that the Lord will work for us, for nothing restrains the Lord from saving by many or by few." So his armor bearer said to him, "Do all that is in your heart, go then, here I am with you, according to your heart. Then Jonathan said, very well, let us cross over to these men, and we will show ourselves to them. If they say thus to us, wait until we come to you, then we will stand still in our place and not go up to them. But if they say thus, come up to us, then we will go up, for the Lord has delivered them into our hand, and this will be a sign to us. So both of them showed themselves to the garrison of the Philistines, and the Philistines said, look, the Hebrews are coming out of the holes where they have hidden. Then the men of the garrison called to Jonathan and his armor bearer and said, come up to us and we will show you something. Jonathan said to his armor bearer, come up after me, for the Lord has delivered them into the hand of Israel. And Jonathan climbed up on his hands and knees with his armor bearer after him, and they fell before Jonathan. And as he came after him, his armor bearer killed them. That first slaughter which Jonathan and his armor bearer made was about 20 men within about half an acre of land. And there was trembling in the camp, in the field, and among all the people. The garrison and the raiders also trembled, and the earth quaked, so that it was a very great trembling. Now the watchmen of Saul and Gibeah of Benjamin looked, and there was the multitude melting away, and they went here and there. Then Saul said to the people who were with him, now call the roll and see who has gone from us. And when they had called the roll, surprisingly, Jonathan and his armor bearer were not there. And Saul said to Ahijah, bring the ark of God here, for at that time the ark of God was with the children of Israel. Now it happened while Saul talked to the priest that the noise which was in the camp of the Philistines continued to increase. So Saul said to the priest, withdraw your hand. Then Saul and all the people who were with him assembled, and they went to the battle, and indeed every man's sword was against his neighbor, and there was very great confusion. Moreover, the Hebrews who were with the Philistines before that time, who went up with them into the camp from the surrounding country, they also joined the Israelites who were with Saul and Jonathan. Likewise, all the men of Israel who had hidden in the mountains of Ephraim, when they heard that the Philistines fled, they also followed hard after them in the battle. So the Lord saved Israel that day, and the battle shifted to Beth Aven. Hello, Melvin. Chloe, you're the most fierce looking American girl. Your skin is sensitive. Yes, it is. Next is Saul's rash oath. And the men of Israel were distressed that day, for Saul had placed the people under oath, saying, cursed is the man who eats any food until evening, before I have taken vengeance on my enemies. So none of the people tasted food. Now all the people of the land came to a forest, and there was honey on the ground, And when the people had come into the woods, there was the honey dripping, but no one put his hand to his mouth, for the people feared the oath. But Jonathan had not heard his father charge the people with the oath. Therefore he stretched out the end of the rod that was in his hand and dipped it in a honeycomb and put his hand to his mouth, and his countenance brightened. Then one of the people said, "Your father strictly charged the people with an oath, saying, 'Cursed is the man who eats food this day.' And the people were faint. But Jonathan said, 'My father has troubled the land. Look now how my countenance has brightened, because I have tasted a little of this honey. How much better if the people had eaten freely today of the spoil of their enemies, which they found. For now would there not have been a much greater slaughter among the Philistines?' Now they had driven back the Philistines that day from Michmash to Ajalon. So the people were very faint, and the people rushed on the spoil and took sheep, oxen, and calves, and slaughtered them on the ground, and the people ate them with the blood. Then they told Saul, saying, 'Look, the people are sinning against the Lord by eating with the blood.' So he said, 'You have dealt treacherously. Roll a large stone to me this day.' Then Saul said, 'Disperse yourselves among the people and say to them, Bring me here every man's ox and every man's sheep. Slaughter them here and eat, and do not sin against the Lord by eating with the blood.' So every one of the people brought his ox with him that night and slaughtered it there. Then Saul built an altar to the Lord. This was the first altar that he built to the Lord. Now Saul said, 'Let us go down after the Philistines by night and plunder them until the morning light, and let us not leave a man of them.' And they said, 'Do whatever seems good to you.' Then the priest said, 'Let us draw near to God here.' So Saul asked counsel of God, 'Shall I go down after the Philistines? Will you deliver them into the hand of Israel?' But he did not answer him that day. And Saul said, 'Come over here, all you chiefs of the people, and know and see what this sin was today. For as the Lord lives, he who saves Israel through it be in Jonathan my son, he shall surely die, but not a man among all the people answered him. Then he said to all Israel, 'You be on one side, and my son Jonathan and I will be on the other side.' And the people said to Saul, 'Do what seems good to you.' Therefore Saul said to the Lord God of Israel, 'Give a perfect lot.' So Saul and Jonathan were taken, but the people escaped. And Saul said, 'Cast lots between my son Jonathan and me.' So Jonathan was taken. Then Saul said to Jonathan, 'Tell me what you have done.' And Jonathan told him and said, 'I only tasted a little honey with the end of the rod that was in my hand, so now I must die.' Saul answered, 'God, do so and more also, for you shall surely die, Jonathan.' But the people said to Saul, 'Shall Jonathan die, who has accomplished this great deliverance in Israel?' 'Certainly not. As the Lord lives, not one hair of his head shall fall to the ground, for he has worked with God this day.' So the people rescued Jonathan, and he did not die. Then Saul returned from pursuing the Philistines, and the Philistines went to their own place. Bye. I would like to know the chapter, bestie. We're on 1 Samuel chapter 14, verse 47. We're reading the New King James Version. I can see this. This is the Bible, yes. You're welcome. Saul's continuing wars. So Saul established his sovereignty over Israel and fought against all his enemies on every side, against Moab, against the people of Ammon, against Edom, against the kings of Zobah, and against the Philistines. Moreover, against the Philistines, wherever he turned, he harassed them, and he gathered an army and attacked the Amalekites and delivered Israel from the hands of those who plundered them. The sons of Saul were Jonathan, Gishu, and Malchishu. And the names of his two daughters were these: the name of the firstborn, Merab, and the name of the younger, Michael. The name of Saul's wife was Ahinoam, the daughter of Ahimaaz, and the name of the commander of his army was Abner, the son of Ner, Saul's uncle. Kish was the father of Saul, and Ner, the father of Abner, was the son of Abiel. Now there was fierce war with the Philistines all the days of Saul. And when Saul saw any strong man or any valiant man, he took him for himself. And that is the end of our reading for tonight. Just gonna cross it out. Tomorrow will be 15 through 17. We'll see how long that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 5 pages tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're reading the whole Bible. Read through. All right, you guys, what do you want to talk about? Yesterday, I was telling you all that I was going to go to church in the morning with my friend and then go to church in the evening with my parents. Well, I slept through the first one with my friend, and it made me feel sad, but then I was like, okay, I can still go. I told her I'm sorry I slept through it, and then I was like, okay, I can still go to church with my parents. And yeah, it was good service, good singing, good company. And my dad's feeling sick today, so he was in the back so he wouldn't disturb people with his coughing. Are you going to dance with Calvin tonight? No, Calvin is not here. But yeah, I'm getting tired. I have an appointment to go to therapy in the morning, not in the morning, but like at 2:30. I have to be out of bed by 2, which is surprisingly harder than you would think for me, for a person. So I have to be there at 2:30, and it's group therapy, so it's like it's it's like it's kind of like, okay, so not to be judgmental or rude, but like the group therapist has her own issues. I guess that's why people start becoming therapists sometimes, is because they have their own issues. Um, but like, I'm like, okay, well, and then sometimes the exercises are repetitive, like word puzzles, which I'm not good at. Um, but like last time they did it, she did aromatherapy and like had a list of things that could help and the reasons about how it could help and whatever. But yeah, she didn't have like a whole setup. She had like random things that she had to smell, like lotions and sprays, and eucalyptus was one that she actually had. We watched Inside Out, which I've seen, but she's like pointing out, see how sadness and joy need to be together because you can't have one without the other. You can't know joy without sadness, and you can't know sadness without joy, and how anger is a secondary emotion. And um so yeah, like some of it is good, some of it is just like, she could do a little better. And then she talks about her issues as well. So I don't know, I'm being judgmental, but the whole vibe I get out of it, it's kind of like not not so helpful. And no, I don't want to be a Muslim. Someone asked, want to be a Muslim? No, thank you. So that doesn't give me a lot of motivation to want to wake up and go to it. But I should, because it'll start out my day and then I can go Uber drive afterwards. And yeah. Why don't I want to be a Muslim? Don't they have like a whole different Bible that says different things than the Christian Bible? It's like the same story but different. I don't know where they got their information from. You're a Muslim? Congratulations. It's very different. Yeah, I had a Muslim friend who read me the Muslim Bible, translated it for me. It's very different. But I'm sticking with American version, I guess. I don't know, is it American? It's just the most basic, I guess. Holy Bible. I guess they call it the Quran for Muslim people. Oh, it's Quran, not Bible. Hey, not to interfere, but are you from America? Yes, I am from America. I don't know why I'm wearing my glasses still. I am from America, and look, my acne is getting better. Just in time. But it's about to be even better because I'm not gonna be taking birth control. I decided not to because I don't need to. Try vitamin C for it, for my face. It is 12:05 here. And I bought some hair, skin, and nail biotin gummies for my hair to grow out. It's gonna grow, 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 grow. What's going on here? Nothing. Nothing here for you to see. Move along. Nothing. Sleep early, girly. It's too late. Yeah. You pretty, not joking. Thank you. Biotin is okay, but vitamin C is better. Oh, biotin was for my hair. And I used the bedhead after party stuff for my hair. So now it's becoming more like flat instead of fluffy, which is good. I hope your hair grows fast. I do too. Love from India. Yay. Oh, okay. I can't read that one. I don't even know what language that is. It's time to sleep. It's time to take my sleep gummies. I have extra strength sleep gummies, but it still doesn't work for hours until I go to sleep. He's saying, where am I from? I'm from California. What color eyes do you have? They're brown. Brown. I gotta take the gummies now so they work 3 hours from now. 2 or 3. Anyways, hope better life for you, babe. Cool. This is my crown. This is my crown and my bangs. Mine are hazel. Oh. I put a fan by my head at night. Sounds like a waterfall. Nice. No need for such gummies. Just leave phone and other devices. Boil a glass of milk with turmeric. Walk a bit outside, drinking it, and boom, you will sleep very good. I can't let go of my phone. Like, when I'm falling asleep, it's like part of my whole sleeping rituals. Like, I need to be on my phone. I need to read my phlebotomy book tonight. I failed to read it all this earlier today or last night. Do you make sure you use the blue light filter? My brother told me about that, but no, I don't have it on. Stress is a life disruptor. No wonder people avoid it. This may be a stupid question. I just do this sometimes. Can I sub? Yes, you can subscribe. And you could try listening to the book. Can I listen to the book? I really wish I could listen to the book, but I can't. I have to read it. That's a good idea, though. Thanks. I just did. Yay! Thank you. I'm so happy. I made $5 today on YouTube. That's cool. People actually like me, I guess. They really like me. Cool. I think they make free apps depending on whatever book it is. Of course, just some ideas. It's a textbook that I bought online from Anderson Continuing Education. Heck yeah. Well, I tried to help. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you. I just met you and I love you. Oh, thank you so much. I tried to go to the gym last night. I think I told you guys. But they were closed. So I ended up going to Target and buying the hair serum and some period underwear. I needed some more period underwear. I saved the planet by using period underwear. You're welcome. You're my beacon of light that beacons me, Chloe. You're my beacon of light that beacons me, Chloe. Yay. I hope I can help people. I don't know if I can be that good of an influence, but at least we're reading the Bible. My hair flips up a little bit. Instead of laying down, it flips up. I like the name, Chloe. Thank you. What is your channel about? It's about everything. I kind of built a house, and that's why it's called the House of Chloe, because it's my house that I built. And also it's in the Bible. But basically it revolves around lifestyle, building, music, singing, product reviews, shorts, reading the Bible. It's a little bit of everything, I guess. Cool. Yeah, you'll get to know it. Hopefully, if you keep on watching. Oh my, OMG, you're so pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Okay. I need to go to bed. What state, country are you in? It's 3:33 a.m. EST. I'm in California, United States. I love your hair. Thanks, I just cut it last week. I have a video of me cutting my hair off. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Bible reading if you're interested. Faith does not make things easy, it makes things possible is on my wall. That's so cool. I like your shirt. Have a good night. Yes, they're pajama set. It's a pajama set. I have shorts and a shirt. It's really cute. I would like to build a house within 100 years. Within 100 years. If I am calculating this right, I will do it within 10 years. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of skits I'm on, you wouldn't understand. I'm reading a comment. Alright, talk to you tomorrow. Bye. I want to pop my neck. This looks really weird on camera. Okay. God bless you. Jesus Christ loves you truly, forever and forever. Jesus Christ saves alone. that's right. See you later. Bye.